let's just deal with one of those factors and show it off on the video, which is, yes, the bodily functions. The bodily. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave from the Wee Hours, and today in 30 Games in 30 Days, we are playing SCUM. Yes, I know, not the traditional sort of game you would expect on my channel, but I gotta tell you, this one really surprised me. Really surprised me. I was shocked by how into this I really am. Now, I'm gonna get this started. This is me right now, but this isn't going to last. When I exited the game, I was about to die, and you'll see that in a second. So I'm gonna load this up, we're gonna die, we're gonna respawn, and we'll play a little bit of SCUM. So this is me here, but this is not going to last long. The reason it's black and white is my health is down to 9% and I'm going to die at any moment. I have kind of a vague plan, and I'm going to keep myself parked right here until I die, because I'm hoping I can come back and get my equipment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find myself. The map for SCUM is enormous. It's a huge map. I mean, we're talking many, many, many square kilometers. I am down in the bottom right corner in B1 there. So if we remember I'm in B1 in the bottom right corner of B1, maybe I'll be able to find myself and get my gear back. But before I die, yeah, so I looked at SCUM ages ago when I saw it pop up on Steam, and I have always been on a quest to find a survival game that I can actually stick with and find interesting, and I have yet to do that. It's never happened. So I looked at this one and said, that's interesting, and obviously it's a shiny new game, and a lot of people are familiar with it and have watched gameplay of it, and obviously the big draw for some people was the novelty scatological bodily functions of the game. And we'll kind of take a quick peek at that later. I'm not going to go too far into that, but that was the novelty factor for a lot of people. And yes, that is a thing. There are bodily functions that we need to do here, and I'm kind of just killing time until I die here. But what I found after watching, I watched a little bit of gameplay, and specifically I watched Many a True Nerd's play of this, and I was kind of captured by it. I'm like, wow. There's a lot to this game. I mean, when you say survival game, they are taking this up to the next level kind of thing. And I pulled the trigger on it. I signed up for this. I said, yeah, I actually want to play this. And I was not disappointed. Now, it is a very graphically intensive game, and my computer is struggling a little tiny bit. So you will see some stuttering occasionally. You will see a little frame rate drop. I apologize for that. There's not too much I can do about it except keep plugging along. And it has not been enough to where it has interfered with my gameplay. I have still played and enjoyed this just fine. So let me go ahead and just drop these 3% of health points. I got surprised by a zombie, by the way, just in case anyone's curious. There are zombies in the game. Not many. It's not like a Project Zomboid kind of thing where there's hordes of them. There's one here, one there, that kind of thing. But one of them snuck up on me and captured me in a very, very tiny room, and I couldn't get out to fight him, and so we're dying. So I'm going to go ahead and die and respawn, and then we'll show off a little bit more of SCUM. And we're back, and we're in color, and I'm dead. Now, where the heck am I? I'm way over in C4. Okay. I'm going to start moving in the direction of B1 and hope for the best, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there. So what I have to start doing immediately is making some stuff. Ostensibly, the plot is that we're prisoners who have been put on this plot of land as a reality TV show, and we survive and we kill each other and all that stuff. Now, this is obviously multiplayer. I am playing this for recording purposes in single player, just so I don't have to deal with other people, and I can just kind of show off the game and show you what I like about it without delving into the multiplayer. So very first thing I need to do is get a basic tool going. We're going to search for rocks. All right, is there any other rocks? I could do with a few of them, actually. Search for rocks there. And that's just going to sort of pull up some rocks in the vicinity. Now, here's one of the things I really dug right off the bat. If we go into our crafting menu and we go to crafting, we don't need to have things in our inventory to craft them. The thing about SCUM that I found is it actually starts making real-world sense, and that was really cool. I don't have to actually have things on my person to craft them. If you see down in the corner here, it says, in the vicinity, there's some small stones. So, you know, making real-world sense. If I was crafting something, I don't need to have things in my pockets. If they're around me in the area, I can use them to craft. And it's a limited area. I mean, I can't put things halfway across the map and use them. But long story short, first thing we need to do is get a stone knife. That's your basic tool right there. You're not going to do much of anything without a stone knife. So we'll get that going. We'll craft that and put that in our hands because we're going to use that very shortly. Very, very shortly. Quick tip that I learned from Many a True Nerd. Check what you have in your hands, because if you're doing something else, you will often drop what is in your hands, and then you've lost your thing. So, now, here's the neat thing. Again, real-world sense. This is why this really captured me. In virtually any other survival game, if you've got a basic stone knife, all of a sudden you can cut down a huge tree. No, not in SCUM. You can't. You have a very simple tool, and you can't cut down that tree, but you can hack up these bushes with a stone knife. Oh, and we actually got something out of that. Oh, food. Thank God, food. Food is scarce in here, and we're going to come to food in a bit. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and eat these olives right now. Absolutely eat those olives. Any food we can get our hands in. Now, you see there, I just put the olive in my hand and put the stone knife in my pocket. If your pockets are full, you're going to drop that object. So, you know, make sure you're doing that. Now, oh, wait, did I miss something here? No? Okay, good. I need some sticks, basically. I need some sticks. So I need to find something I can cut. Here we go. I can cut this bush up with a stone knife. Not a huge tree, but a little bush, which I could definitely do in the real world. If I had a sharp stone, I could probably do some work on some bushes. And that has produced some sticks. So back to the crafting menu. What did we get out of that? Small stick, and long stick. Hopefully, I can create a spear out of that. Improvised wooden spear. Yes, I can. I need one long wooden stick and my stone knife. Perfect. Craft me a spear, please. That's going to be my most basic weapon that I can do right now. Got to get a weapon going. Well, actually, I hope we don't need a weapon. I'd actually like to avoid combat, if at all possible. And that is all we can do with that. Fantastic. Back to my inventory. Let's put the spear on my holster, on my back. And now I've got a spear. Yay! I have a spear. And let's keep moving. I'd like to find some more food. Food would be great. And while nothing is attempting to kill me right at the moment, let's just go ahead and look at the metabolism page. Because that takes survival to a whole other level. And I'm sure plenty of people have seen this before in SCUM playthroughs. But yeah, we know every tiny little thing about our body right now. It's a little freaky. I can only imagine this was designed by either a nutritionist or some other form of doctor, because it's hyper-specific. I know how much vitamin B1 is in my body right now. And right now I have 184%. That's good. That's excellent. And after eating those olives, I see now that it has moved from my stomach. It's out of my stomach. So I have, swallowed it, I guess. And now it's moved into my intestine. So it's processing things. Again, real world sense. If you eat an olive, you don't automatically get the energy and nutrients from that. You actually have to digest it. Digestion actually works in SCUM. It's amazing. And then it is indeed moving to my colon and when I drink water, to my bladder. So I have processed 25% of this olive. Right down here, I've got 74%. So I'm gradually processing the olive that I ate, and it's moving through my body. It's moving through my body. I don't know if anyone else thinks that's cool. I think that's really, really cool. I wouldn't mind getting another spear going. Although, let's search this. There might be some more olives or something. I need to find a decent source of food relatively soon. I can cut this. Okay, good. I can probably get some more. Yeah, a little bit of stuttering there. Again, it's my computer, as good as it is struggling to keep up with this. And while I'm doing that, let me just point out why it's struggling. This game is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my biggest issues with survival games is they put a ton of work into the mechanics and the gameplay and put zero into graphics. This game is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm sorry to be gushing over it, but it's just so rare to find a survival game that pops out of the gate looking this good. So I was really happy about that. Now, that is why, the frame rate is dropping occasionally. We're getting a little bit of stuttering, but frankly, it has not interrupted my gameplay. I am happy to live with it. Let me put together another spear here. Okay, 2 spears crafted. That'll hold me for a little bit. The spear can be used either like a bat, you can just swing it in front of you, or you can throw it with a targeting reticle on it, a targeting aiming thing, to try and get, an actual shot on the body from a distance. Now, inventory management in SCUM is, well, really cool, because again, it makes real world sense, but also very, very finicky and fidgety because you're moving stuff around constantly. So I have right now, in terms of my clothing, my pants and my shirt. My shirt has 1 pocket. My pants have 2 pockets. My stone knife is in there, and I have a limit of 1 kilogram I can hold in my pants. And this thing's taking up almost half of it. My stone knife is 0.4 kilograms. Obviously, I have nothing in my shirt. So it's not like I can be carrying around a ton of stuff. I need to be very careful about inventory management until I can get some better gear that has some more inventory space. Backpack, I am looking in your direction. Okay, if I bang a little bit of a right, 2 things happen. 1, I am vaguely heading in the direction of B1, where my old body is. Also, I can't cursor over it because that's just moving the camera. Dead ahead of me, I'm seeing a red patch that looks like it might be some form of buildings. And that's where the looting is going to happen. So I'm going to start moving in that direction, and I will see you guys over there. If anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'll see you when we get to that red patchy area. Well, kind of a bust on this area. It wasn't so much buildings as it is some sort of, I don't know, wind farm or solar panels. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but they're not buildings, and there's no loot. So that's kind of a bit of a pain in the neck. However, there is a zombie ahead of us. Excuse me, a puppet ahead of us. I found another olive on the way, so I am so full of olives right now. I couldn't possibly eat another olive. I am full of olives. Let's see if I can go kill this zombie. Combat is not to be taken lightly in anything. I've learned to avoid combat if at all possible, especially where I have no guns. I have 2 sticks. That's what I'm basically hoping to sneak up on this zombie with. But 2 sticks are better than no sticks. Let's equip one of those. This may end horribly wrong, and this may be a respawn moment, but let's see if we can do. So if we go for a throw, it turns up the targeting reticle. I could be sneaking up on this guy. My experience in my limited gameplay is they're relatively... Oh, I think I just missed that. Okay, no. He knows I'm here now. He knows I'm here. So my best move with zombies, he's got a spear stuck in his arm. That is so cool. Is the timing. So you got to get the swing just right. And I have found if you keep moving backwards and time the swing, they can't quite get up on you before you hit them. It's all about timing, though. Did I get him? Did I get him? Nope, not quite. Not quite. Keep moving backwards. Keep moving backwards. You kind of want to know what's behind you if you're using a melee weapon, because if I could have, possibly stumbled into another zombie behind me. So that's been my experience with melee combat of this, with the zombies anyway. Obviously not with other humans, they're way smarter than that. Move backwards and time the strikes, and I got out of that with no hits. These things can mess you up if they get on top of you. Mess you up. Now, what is that? Oh, it's my spear. I can get my spear back. Yes, please give me my spear back. Thank you. And now we can search this guy. Hopefully he's got some decent stuff on him. I need some better clothes. I need to equip myself. All right, and once again, it just turns up in the vicinity. Now, what does he have? He has short pants. Okay, not really what I was hoping for. How many pockets in those if I traded those out? Oh, I can. Those are underclothes. I can wear those at the same time? Really? Really? That doesn't seem to make sense. That's different. Those have no pockets, though. Those provide no value to me. If they don't have pockets, they're not valueless, and you'll see why in a second. The cotton hoodie. Can I, let's see what happens. Now I should be able to wear both at the same time. Yeah, Scum is all about layering with your clothing, by the way. You want to layer because weather is going to be a factor. How wet you get in rainstorms or swimming is a huge factor. And that is going to provide me with 4 small inventory slots or 1 big one. So what did I get? That's 2 more kilograms that I can hold. The hat is basically useless, but I may as well wear it. I don't know if there's any benefit to wearing a hat or not. I've not found it. I don't know. This game is so hyper-specific in terms of your body. I'm kind of wondering if that maybe protects you from sun or something like that. It would be that kind of game. So I'm going to wear the hat rather than not wear the hat. What I am going to do is cut these shorts up into rags, because rags is another thing that we are absolutely going to need. We're going to want to be crafting. A lot of things that you're crafting are basically done from rags and starting from there. So rags are your fundamental thing, and then we can craft more things from there. And we can actually chop these down even further into rag stripes. I think they mean rag strips, but they say rag stripes, because rag stripes, we're on our way to some rope. And rope makes even better things down the road. So let's see if we can carry... I can actually... You know what? Here's what we're going to do with this. Take that out of my inventory. Go to crafting. Can I make a rope right now? No, I cannot. I need 2 more rag stripes. And I kind of want to save one of those rags for a potential bandage. But we'll come across something else. Let's get these cut up into rag stripes. That should give me my 5... that I need to make a rope, and a rope is super, super valuable because I think if we can get a rope and a different stone axe head, not the one that we have now, and some more sticks, we can actually start to make a decent weapon. So we've got that done. We have a rope. Now, the stone axe, rope, got it. Long wooden stick, can get it. Small stone axe head. What does it take to create that? That's a big stone axe head. Small stones. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make a better weapon sort of right now. Yep, cut down a small bush later and look for some rocks, and we have all the components we need to make a small stone axe. And that's going to be quite a bit better. Well, quite a bit better. It's going to be better than hitting someone with 1 stick. So I think I'm definitely going to go ahead and take that. Now that, I'm going to ditch one of the spears and do that instead. So let's just drop that. I'm going to put the axe on my back. That's going to be a little more effective against potential zombies. Speaking of potential zombies, just in case anyone was concerned that there isn't horrible, horrible things to do in SCUM, yeah, we can chop up the body. We can just go ahead and chop this guy up if we want to eat him. He's saying puppet, it's a zombie, it used to be a human. Cannibalism is 100% a thing and is weirdly encouraged because it's honestly the most readily apparent source of food. And just in case you think this doesn't get even more hyper-specific, you can chop it up even more. You can keep chopping things up, and no, I don't want to hold that. Why do I want to hold? I'm going to beat somebody to death with an arm. That's what I'm going to do. Puppet arm can be cut down into meat. Can I beat... Hang on. Can I beat somebody to death with an arm? I may have just... I can throw it. All right. Well, that's not quite as exciting. Yeah, let's just chop up this guy even further. We can... Oh, I'm going to do it with my axe instead of my knife. Interesting. I wonder if it just automatically takes the most viable thing for chopping something up. There are guts here. There's a foot. And now we can pick up all that meat. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to eat the human meat. Not now, anyway. Not now. I don't think we need to go to that. I'm going to put my axe on my back. But yeah, you can totally be a cannibal. In fact, it's frankly encouraged. It's your most readily available source of meat. So if you want to go ahead and go full-on cannibal in SCUM, SCUM is the game for you. Now, any other potential signs of civilization? Not really civilization, but any sort of buildings I could be looting. That's the one we just came from. I'm going to start heading down this road. Again, I'm up over here in C4. I'm going to start heading down this road and see what's at the end of that and see if anything pops open. So SCUM still is in early access. This is not fully developed yet, but they're kind of giving you some ideas of what's coming down the road in the future. And frankly, it's just making things even more hyper-specific because in the future we'll have flaws to deal with. So I may choose this character to be a smoker or an alcoholic, and that's going to add complexity to the gameplay. Other early access stuff that we're seeing is obviously right now all the characters are male. All the character models are male. There will be apparently female character models coming down the road, and that will be interesting too. That'll kind of mix it up a little bit, especially maybe when we get to the scatological portion of this. I wonder if they're going to change the animation for some of that. Okay, buildings. Sorry, I was just kind of off on a weird, creepy. Why do we need, you know what? Why do we need scatological references in this game and bodily functions? Because it's that kind of game. If I need to know how much B1 I have in my blood at any one time, then I need bodily functions. Okay, buildings, but zombies. Buildings, but zombies. Several zombies. Quite a few, actually. That's a problem. That's a problem. Let's get all sneaky here. Oh, and you can go way beyond sneaky, by the way. You can actually go prone, which is kind of neat. Very slow, but you can do it. Again, zombies are not crazy perceptive, so I think I'm going to just go regular old sneaky here. I want to try and sneak up on this guy who's near the buildings, and then see if I can get into some of the buildings and get some hard looting going on. Now, like any good game with zombies, if you can get the headshot, that's pretty much going to one-shot. Oh, he's already seen me. He's already seen me. Okay, get the axe. Get the axe. I think I hit him with the spear. Yeah, I totally did. Totally hit him with the spear. All right, all about timing. All about timing. Come on. You're moving a little slow there. Time the strike. Time the strike. Come on. Now. Yep. Come on, keep it coming. Keep it coming, buddy. I got you all day. Oh, a tree. Oh, yeah, see, can't let him get on top of you. Gotta know where you're going. Oh, that was bad. Don't walk into a tree. Oh, yep, see, he's getting on top of me. Gotta time the strike. There's a good hit. Oh, okay, took some hits there. That's fine. We're going to try and recover from that. I've walked halfway across the map battling this guy. This guy is tanky. Oh, I accidentally threw my axe. All right, this is a problem. Running away. Run away faster. Okay, I accidentally threw my axe and I don't have a backup weapon. I'm just hard running away at this point. Took a little bit of a hit there. Oh, there's a deer. I've tried to kill a deer. They are wicked fast. I'm just going to go up and hug it and see if that'll help me. Can I run as fast as a deer? I don't think that's real. I think I'm outpacing the deer. Is that zombie still after me? Okay, he's kind of given up. But now I'm back to square one with the weapons. Ugh. Frustrating fun. Now I'm back to square one with my weapons. I could punch him, but that's just going to set me up to get hit. Alright, and I don't have any rags. I'd like to be able to bandage myself if I have an open wound. Yeah, sorry, again, frame rate drop there, stuttering, my apologies. That's the things that happen around here. It's a very intensive game. Where'd the deer go? Ugh. Alright, well, I'm going to have to build up my basic weapons right now, which means I need to get another spear going, maybe a couple of spears. We'll see what we can do with this. Okay, got a couple of spears back, and this guy hasn't moved. This guy is still exactly where he was. Let's toss another spear into him. And then, oh, you're running the wrong way. I'm over here. I'm over here. I don't want to throw the spear just in case I miss, then I'm out of weapons. Let's just hit him in the face. Oh, or not. And don't walk backwards into town, because there's more zombies there. There we go. Okay. Come on. Hit him. There we go. It's all about the timing, trying not to walk back into town here. That was a terrible shot. Okay, got him. I can at least get my spear back, too. My axe is around here somewhere, but I don't know how inclined I am to go and look for it. They're not terribly complicated to make. Now, what have you got on you? That's the real key here. Oh, you got all sorts of stuff. A Spitfire jacket. What does that do? How many? Oh, that gives me a bunch of inventory slots. And work pants. Those are really good because those have extra pockets. Yes, 6 inventory slots that opens up. I wouldn't mind finding some better shoes. That would be good, but that's valuable. Is there anything we could take off to cut up into rags? I don't want to lose any of this because it's all inventory. Can I cut the hat up? No. No, I can't. How about the shoes? Can I cut those up? No. All right, we need more clothes to cut up into rags. Where did the town go? There's a lot of zombies over there. There's a lot of zombies. Oh, not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is uncrouch. Let me just see if I could maybe sneak into that barn on the left and see if there's anything good in there. I suppose it's too much to ask for a backpack. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Is this food? I need food. Badly. Yeah, just because it says search doesn't mean there's anything in there. Oh, yes, what do you got? What do you got? Rose hips. Don't care. Eat them. Eat anything. I've had 2 olives and some rose hips the whole day here. That can't be good for my nutritional value. What's that looking like right now? How are we doing here? Oh, I need some B12. I don't know what's got B12 in it, but I need it. I need it. And my bladder's getting reasonably full here. Okay, we may have to deal with that sooner rather than later. All right. I don't know why it's so full. I haven't had any oh, more zombies. Wow. This town is kind of infested. Let's see if I can just take this guy out. That would be ideal. And then try and sneak into that barn. How about if we start with a throw? Come on. Just walk into it. There you go. And then get the... Oh! One-shotted him! Dang! Haven't done that before. That's new. Okay, you guys don't see that, please. Please don't see that. I've never one-shot a zombie. Give me my spear back for a start. And then let's see what this guy's got on him. Not looking good. Looks like tracksuit pants there. All right, what did you have? What did you have? Yeah, I was right. Sweatpants. All right. Bolts. Okay, that'll come up in more advanced crafting, but I'll take them. Cotton shirt. Can I layer that? Yeah, I sure can. Sure can. It's virtually garbage. It's only 1 extra pocket slot, and I can only take 1 kilogram in it. But sweatpants, I'm just going to... Oh, I can't cut those up because I left my stone knife on the ground after specifically saying, watch what's in your hands, because you want to make sure that you don't drop things on the ground that you don't know about, and I just did that. Just did that. Well, thankfully, stone knife is just about the easiest thing in the world to craft, except I actually haven't found enough stones. That's fine. Stones are everywhere. There we go. Search for rocks. Search for rocks. Make a stone knife. Then we can cut up that pair of pants into some rags and see if I have an open wound that needs to be bandaged. All right, found some more rose hips over here. I may as well eat them. That seems sensible. And then I want to look at the rags I just got. So do I need to... Okay. In the past, I've seen it'll just pop up and say, bandage your wounds. So if it doesn't say bandage my wounds, I'm assuming I don't have to bandage my wounds. I'm going to just use that at basic logic at that point. And my stone knife is still here. Good. My stone knife is still here. Excellent. Let's see if we can just sneak in here. See if I don't have high hopes. Barns almost never produce anything good in my experience in this game, limited though that is. But let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, no items. Anything over here? Oh, that looks really like a thing. That's clearly a shirt. Why would you? Oh, I can equip it. Dang. I was gonna say, don't tell me that's not a shirt. That's very clearly a shirt, and indeed it is a shirt. Well, I probably don't want it, but I'll take it for the rags. That's totally fine. Now, the zombie issue. Can I maybe get into this next building? There's a door over here, actually. Baking soda. That sounds really handy. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I feel I should take it. And it's pretty light, too. I can afford to take that. I need to get a backpack crafted. That's some crafting, though. What is this? Black pepper. Possibly less useful, I think. I don't know if I need to be seasoning my olives at this point. I mean, that's nice, but there's probably some vitally important component to my nutrition that requires black pepper that I'm completely ignoring right now, and I'll die of black... Is that a gun? Is that a gun? That's a gun. Give me a gun. Does that have any ammo in it? I don't know how to tell. Examine. Okay. It still doesn't tell me if I have ammo in it. I've never found a gun. Guns are kind of rare in my experience. Again, my experience, which is very, very limited. What's that? Jersey shirt. Take it. We'll cut that up into rags. Absolutely. Cut that up into rags. Now, this... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We like that. Just for fun, do I have ammo? Nope. No ammo for it. Completely useless. You know what? I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that right here, and I will come back for that if I need it. I kind of know where it is. It's right there on the floor. It's not going to go anywhere. I'll come back for it. And I bet right outside the door is a whole bunch of zombies. No, they're all the way over there. One more building. I just want to loot one more place. And then we'll show something off. I don't want to... I will honestly just keep playing this. Left to my own devices, I will just sit here and keep playing this. I'm shocked. I didn't think I was going to get this excited about a survival game, but I am wicked into this. And I think it's because it makes so much real-world sense. What is that? A lead plate. Okay, handy in advanced crafting stuff, but not handy right now. We'll leave that. Obviously, it's super heavy. I think it's because this game makes so much real-world sense. A beanie. I already have a hat. Although it said it was useful in cold climates. I wonder if... Well, I mean, I wonder. I can't imagine that weather is not a factor in this game, cold or hot. Nothing in here. Really? Really? Can't even maybe drink from the toilet? I'm going to need to find some water soon. I can't be going with no water forever. That's no good. What's out here? Sorry, I'm just going to keep playing this, left to my own devices. So probably good that I stop playing this at this point so I don't turn this into a 5-hour video of me just wandering around desperately trying to either find a backpack or find the materials to make a backpack or make the materials to make a backpack. Cotton shirt and a jersey shirt, don't really need those. Good to know they're there for the potential rags so we can make more rope, so we can make another axe. What lives in the washing machine? Ooh, a hippie shirt. Does that give me... Oh, gloves. Yeah, we'll take some gloves. I don't know why I need gloves, but what, Yeah, I'm hungry. I know I'm hungry. The hippie shirt does not give me any real benefit. Now, does the jersey shirt? Yeah, jersey shirt gives me a pocket space. So I'm not going to take the hippie shirt for a number of reasons. Mostly the no pocket space. Also, you know, hippie shirt. So that... Oh, what was that? What was that? That's the hippie shirt. Okay. That's fine. I'm just going to poke upstairs, and then I swear to God I will end this video. What's in the trash? Nails. Actually really handy for crafting, because I could maybe put some nails in a baseball bat, and then you got a baseball bat with nails, and nobody feels good after getting hit by that. Plastic scissors, probably less than useful, although I'll remember they're there, just in case. I won't remember they're there. I'll totally forget that, but... anything in... I'm just going to finish looting this house. I swear to God. You probably tuned out ages ago, but there we go. Driving gloves. Got him. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just going to keep looting this town and keep playing it. But let's deal with what people signed up to SCUM for. Let's just deal with one of those factors and show it off on the video, which is, yes, the bodily functions. The bodily functions. So if we hold down tab, we get a radial menu. Now we can do things like medical stuff and obviously some PvP and multiplayer stuff in here, but we also have toilet functions. Yes, without getting hyper specific, because I think we're all pretty familiar with what toilet functions are. You can indeed urinate or defecate or vomit, possibly all at the same time. I haven't tried to queue them all up. I've done it because I wanted to see what happened. I'm not going to show off the defecation one because it's funny. It's very funny. It's a little graphic, actually. It's exactly what you think it is. So I'm not going to show that one off. Also, ironically, when performing that animation, you don't take your pants off, which is odd, but yet things happen. You know what? Just use your imagination or go play SCUM. It is funny. It's very funny. But let's show off the urination one. And yeah, this is what SCUM is. It is absolutely all bodily functions. Nothing is left out of SCUM. If it has to do with your body, nothing has been left out of SCUM. Well, I guess a couple of things have, but that would turn it into a completely different game. So, I actually never looked. Does anything... No, there's nothing on the ground. It just sort of magically goes away. But there you go. There's, again, 30 games in 30 days playing SCUM. I'm going to tell you, I'm wicked into this. I'm wicked into this. It looks great. It performs great. I mean, again, bit of a stuttering on my end, but that's my computer, not the game. And the real-world sensibility of it, again, this is a survival game. Everyone's trying to do a good survival game. This is a survival game that actually makes sense. Like, if I was on an island, I think this makes a lot of real-world sense in terms of how I'd survive. I'd be looking for clothes. I'd be forging basic tools, all in the ways that SCUM is performing them. You know, so many, again, kind of bringing the conversation full circle, so many survival games are pick up a rock and all of a sudden you can chop down a mighty oak tree. Oh, is there food in here? Please say yes. Yes. More rose hips. I don't even know what a rose hip is. All I know is I can eat it. So yeah, you can pick up a rock and all of a sudden chop down a mighty oak tree. No. You have to start from fundamentals in SCUM and work up from there. But the crafting is not onerous. It's not tedious. It flows, and you can get the basic components pretty quickly, and it makes sense how you progress from one to the other. You get a stone knife, you can cut down small things, you can work up to a larger axe, and then you can start chopping down some trees. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this game, and I did not expect that. Came out of nowhere. Thought it was just going to be a very, very basic survival game with, some funny novelty aspects of the scatological side. But no, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. I've been playing this a lot in my own time, and I will continue to play this a lot in my own time. But I won't keep going on this video because I feel I am boring you to tears. I think we've given it a decent look at SCUM. If you're into this, let me know. If you want to see more of SCUM on the channel, please let me know. I would be happy to hear that, truth be told. But until then, this has been 30 games in 30 days in the month of September. I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you. I find it very funny that smashing through the window apparently does not arouse any suspicion at all. And you're going to smash the other window. You couldn't even go in the same window, Colossus. Oh, games are funny sometimes. Games are a little silly sometimes.